It's Floptina mini stitches with another instant classic, everybody. But maybe my luck is changing because look at this. AliExpress accidentally sent me 2 Defa Lucy dolls and I only paid for 1. And that sort of makes the outrageous price of just under $30 almost worth it, because then they're like $15. One of these is gonna go to my dolly partner, Jason, who's the other half of Mini Stitches, not the flop part. That's me. But we're gonna open this one today. So these dolls are referencing the Versace 1994 Fall Winter collection. Here's a photo here up on the screen. And I don't know what it is about that, but it is very attractive to me. These fashion-wise are doing the same thing right now for me as Bratz are doing. And it's giving me like very fashionable girl, but she's an everyday girl, you know what I mean? Like you'd see her walking down the street. And that's what I'm enjoying about these, and I love the monochrome color. But here we've got the purple girl. The box is the same exact box as the first one we opened. It is a hollow packaging. This is Defa Lucy Studio here on the front with some graphic design. The background says Studio all over it. The back of the box looks as so. Very simple, very nice. Sides are just plain. And of course, this Defa Lucy is a Playline Defa Lucy, so she doesn't really need all the bells and whistles with the packaging, does she? She's not meant to stay in box. She's meant to be played with. Purple Defa Lucy. That's what her name is. The purple one. If I recall correctly, they're pretty simple to get out of the box. So here's Purple Defa Lucy. That's what we're calling her, Purple Defa Lucy. Let's start with the top of her head with her beautiful blonde hair. She's giving Baby Spice vibes, and I love that because I'm a millennial and I love anything that references that time period. But she's got a really cute little hairstyle. She's got these 2 tendrils in the front. They're just long and flowing. She's got these 2 little ponytails. They've got little wraps on them, little hair wraps, except for this one looks a little worse for the wearer. I'm pretty sure I have the skills to fix that. Then it's just long and flowing in the back as so. This one has a darker shade of blonde than Pink Defa Lucy, who's right back there. She also seems to have maybe a little bit more hair, but it's hard to tell because this one has sort of a wave to her hair. And Pink Defa Lucy back there, her hair was very straight, so it just might look fuller because there's more volume to it, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? But this hair is very soft. As you can see, she does have a pretty full head of plugs. Like there are plenty of them in the head. It's covering the whole head. Like she doesn't look bald. I mean, maybe a little bit right there, but like Barbie probably does too, if we're being honest. Pretty nice as far as the hair is concerned. So here's her in comparison to the first Defa Lucy in this line, Pink Defa Lucy, as she is known by me and probably only me. There's the difference in the face. It is a different face mold. Yes, very different face mold, in fact. And the screenings are also different. If you didn't watch that first video, you can go back and watch that one, take a closer look at her. But this one has got a really cute little face. She looks a little bit less like harsh Russian girl and a little bit sweeter like Baby Spice. She does have some sort of light brown eyebrows. They go with her blonde hair. This one has green eyes. Very pretty. She's got just a very simple cut crease and has a very similar bronzy makeup to the Pink Defa Lucy in this line. I just think it's very simple. It's very pretty. I think she looks great. She's got, of course, a classic winged eyeliner on there and some very long, luscious lashes. Looks like they got lots of mascara on them. Again, we have a really interesting nose sculpt. These dolls are giving me like the nose I desire. They're just a little bit bigger and more substantial than Barbie, and I like that on my dolls. I'm like very interested in big noses. And then she's got sort of a closed mouth smile, which makes her look really friendly and really nice, which is sort of different than her because I feel like she doesn't look as friendly. She looks like a mean girl and she looks like a nice girl. And we love that. We love that so much here on this channel. But that's the head area, face and hair. All of that is beautiful and just as impressive as the first one. Coming on down to the outfit here, we've got a very similar style outfit. We've got a knit top on top and a little metallic mini skirt on the bottom, micro mini, if you will. This is sort of another high neck variety of top. It's got a drop shoulder sleeve on it. It's cropped, which is really cute. And it's in this really pretty lavender shade. And these clothes all do have Velcro closures on them. I can't remember. It was the decent kind, the sort of like a lower grade version that you might see on like a budget doll from MGA maybe. It's very similar to the Scorching Bratz Velcro. And her bottoms, this precious little micro mini in the metallic foiled fabric. It's so short. She'll never be able to sit down. I love that. I think it's so cute, and I can't wait to display her with the other one in like the pose that the girls are in the ad. Like I want to do that with 3 of them when they all arrive. The last thing on this doll are these cute little purple sort of go-go-esque boots. They're a very go-go boot shape in my opinion. They've got a big fat chunky heel on them. And then, of course, my favorite thing that doll shoes have, treads. The shade of purple is like a lavender, and it is metallic, which makes for sort of a nice finish. And that's our very simple, but very fashionable purple Defa Lucy. And there she is next to pink Defa Lucy. I think they look precious together. I think this one's top is actually a little bit more well made in my opinion than this one's top, because this one has a raw edge on her neck and this one's neck has a finished edge. So that just makes for a little bit nicer finish. Like from a distance you can't really tell, and honestly I think they look so cute. I love these pastels. I love the Defa Lucys. I can't get enough. Oh, another thing that's interesting, another difference. She's got little hairs drawn in her eyebrows. You see them? She doesn't. Just another difference. But basically a very similar screening. Does she have little pink cheeks? She's wearing what appears to be more blush than her. She might have a little bit on there, but I don't know. It's not very noticeable if there is any blush on those cheeks. Interesting. So if you're trying to like pick a Defa Lucy, there's still one more coming to this channel. But there you go. You can see them next to each other. It depends on who you like better, but I do have to say the quality is the same. She's got maybe a little bit more hair than her. She's got like a bitchier face if you're into that vibe. She's got a friendlier face if you're into that vibe. Both have like a very 90s, early 2000s vibe. This could be Sporty Spice and this could be Baby Spice. Like we're living the millennial fantasy. The fantasy of the millennial, and I'm here for it. I did a full body review in the first video with pink Defa Lucy. I'm not gonna do that here in this video because we just saw it, but I'll give you a quick overview of articulation. That's head back, that's head forward, it's not very good. That's head side to side, it's not bad. And of course, it'll spin all the way around. She's got, is it better than Barbie? Not really, honestly. That's probably about what a Barbie can do, arms up wise, and that goes for made to move and anything else. Because Barbies have terrible shoulder articulation. She's got a 90-degree bend at the elbow. She's got very good wrist mobility. I'm assuming she could sit, but her crotch is like already out. I'll take the skirt off. Won't be lazy, I'll take the skirt off. There's her sit. It's 90 degree technically, but she's very sway backed. I remember now. So she looks like she's leaning back even though her legs are sitting in a 90 degree position. She does have hip rotation. She can do the splits that way. Here's her knee bend. They have no ankle articulation, and this is a heeled foot. Oh, look at that. She can do back bends, everybody. She's a gymnast. That's the foot, what the foot looks like. It's like very Barbie-esque. It might be a little bit bigger. No, it's the same. I bet Barbie shoes would fit on her just fine. Let's slip her practically not covering her crotch micro mini here. She's so cute. I love her. And that is the review of Purple Playline Defa Lucy. I'm such a fan of the Defa Lucy dolls. I love their sort of unique faces. They're not faces that I like generally have in my collection, except for on the rest of the Defa Lucy dolls that are all kind of exactly the same. But like, I could put these in with Barbie and it would make for a unique, different face. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? I feel like their fashions are so for me right now. This is exactly the style that I like for my dolls to be dressed in. I'm not so much a lover of glam. I'm not so much a fantasy, even though I'm more into fantasy than I used to be. I love a very high fashion sort of outfit for every day. Something that a girl who cares about fashion might put on her body and go out of the house in. That's what I want my dolls to dress like, and I feel like these are that. And that's why I love them. So if you did decide to join me today, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And I hope that you have a wonderful time. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. She says goodbye, and she like wouldn't say bye to you. She'd like grunt and walk out because she's the mean one. So cute.